I visualized.
Visualize.
My dreams and visualizing.
When people talk about visualization,
How does visualization help with that?
You wrote a lot about visualization.
I had to envision it, because if I didn't, I wouldn't be here. I envisioned it so much, so clearly and so precisely in my head that I'm here now.
and visualization is it's a huge factor in improving technical skills.
Visualization can actually cause a rewiring of the brain beneficially.
Know your visualization, your imagination is real because your imagination is connected to source, where all creation is complete. You have a story, you have an ego. Don't bring your earthly personality, don't bring your ego, don't bring your worries, don't bring your doubts with you into visualization. That is not what we're bringing into the visualization. That gets left when you Stella, get into it, man. I'm about to help you guys out, so you're welcome. I'm about to show you how to visualize. I'm going to show you the technique, and I'm going to explain to you guys how visualization even works and that it does work. How to literally get what you want. A lot of athletes, business people, a lot of successful people use visualization more than you even realize, and they actually talk about this, and a lot of people are just not familiar with it. So let's get familiar with visualization. And there's two ways to visualize. You could visualize from your eyes, how you would see it as if it's here right now, or you could visualize it like a movie. You're watching yourself. I never really tried that one. I feel like it's easier to envision it from first person, how you would experience. Feeling is a secret. You have to feel it. With visualization, it's not just imagery. It's not just what you see. It is engaging all your senses. What would be the temperature of where you're visualizing? How would it feel?
You lay down in bed and you visualize things. You just kind of, that's at least how I would go to sleep. I'd lay down, I'd imagine playing for the Lakers, and I'd imagine what the uniforms look like. I'd imagine where we'd be playing, and the smell of the arena. I'm
gonna use material things because I feel like I could give better imagery for you, but it could be anything. It could even be like a relationship. It could be moving a car, a house. How would it feel to unlock the keys in the door? How would it feel to open the car door handle? How would that dream person make you feel? If you're visualizing, trying to manifest like a relationship, don't try to envision a person. Envision the feeling. How would you feel? When you visualize, do not bring anything from this world into your visualization, because you in this world, to you, are limited. You might say you want a Bentley Bentayga. You want a Bentley Bentayga. And you might be like, how am I gonna get a Bentley Bentayga right now? But that's the worldly me talking. When I imagine my Bentley Bentayga, I'm not bringing my worldly self into my visualization. It's just my higher self in that visualization. And that higher self isn't worried about how, when, what. That higher self has it, no questions asked. And that higher self is me, and I am my higher self. I'm on that journey of actualization because it already exists, it's already there. So when you bring yourself into your visualization, don't bring anything, don't bring any thoughts, don't bring any emotions from this physical world into your visualization. Don't bring your personality with you. Your personality will go in there and goof up your visualization. Don't bring your personality into your visualization. Play it out. Feel it. Bring as much clarity, bring as much detail to it as possible, engaging all 5 of your senses in your visualization. Walt Disney, before he died, he was sick, and a reporter came to his hospital room. The reporter asked him, at that time, the empire of Walt Disney was still being done, was still being created. Because Walt Disney was sick and dying, he basically had to leave his company to his business partner. The reporter asked him, how do you feel that you won't be able to see your empire be built? Walt Disney said to him, you don't get it. If I didn't see it, you'll never see it. That's the thing with visualization. That's the thing with trusting your imagination. That's the thing with following your intuition. If you didn't see it, no one else will. But because you see it, because you have that vision placed within your heart, because you have that vision placed within you, it is more than capable. It is more than able to exist. Your inner self is a part of the spiritual realm. That is a realm that you're visualizing in. You're not visualizing in this realm. You're not visualizing in the physical world. And that's why I like to do my meditations when I like to do my visualizations when I do my meditations, because I feel like it goes hand in hand. And sometimes when I'm meditating and I can't seem to quiet my mind as easy as some other days when I can, I'm like, all right, my mind wants to be active. Let's do some visualization then. And I sit there and I spend that time and I do visualization. You could do visualization instead of meditation. In every video I'll say this, but I still recommend to meditate. Like, don't just think you could switch throughout meditation and just visualize every time. I need y'all to continue your meditations. Please, for the goodness of this earth, meditate. All creation exists, and you have to think, before last time I used the airplane, but before the airplane or before the light bulb exists, someone had to visualize it, someone had to imagine it, someone had to believe and understand and know that this could work. Imagine Edison, he's the one that made the light bulb. Imagine he didn't believe in his visualization. Imagine he didn't believe in his imagination. Imagine he's like, that's a cool idea, but yeah, nah. Imagine that. You have to believe and know your visualization, your imagination is real, because your imagination is connected to source, where all creation is complete. Everything is done. Tap in and visualize from that place. Don't visualize from this 3D world, from what you see. This 3D world is slow. This realm is slow. This realm catches up because we have time and space in this realm. Tap in to the spiritual realm. There's no time, there's no space. Everything exists, everything is created, and bring it forth. You have a story, you have an ego. That is not what we're bringing into the visualization. That gets left when you close your eyes and you clear your brain. Don't bring your earthly personality, don't bring your ego, don't bring your worries, don't bring your doubts with you into visualization. You got this. I hope y'all picking up this game. Like, I'm not sitting here and talking for nothing. Like, come on, write this down, put it in your notes, or bookmark this video, or do what you gotta do to come back to this video when you forget. Imagination creates worlds, okay? Visualization goes hand in hand with the law of assumption. And you have to assume, believe, even watch my other video, as you believe so it's done unto you, but you have to assume that what you're visualizing is done. Oh my gosh, it's done. And believe that. And you know that, and you could believe it because you could see it, because you could bring so much clarity to it in your mind's eye that you know it's real. I'm gonna do a quick breakdown step by step on how you could visualize. As I said, sometimes I do it before or after I meditate, but even if you're not gonna meditate, you're gonna wanna sit or lay down. If you lay down, don't fall asleep. Like, don't be me, don't fall asleep. Try your best here, just bear with me. It doesn't really matter if it's dark or light outside. Sometimes I do this directly in the sun. You're gonna want to go into a state of flow, and when you're in a state of flow, your brain is in an alpha wave state. Some of you may know about this, some of you may not. That's okay. I'm just gonna break it down a little bit. When you're in alpha state, your brain is really open to suggestions. Your conscious mind isn't so picky, and this is almost how you get into a meditation state too. But as your thoughts come, if you have a thought, just let it pass. Don't think on it, don't go into it, don't about it. Just that's not what I'm here for right now. Let that thought pass. Picture what you want, and not just a still picture, moving 3D. You are in that space, you are in that time. See it, smell it, touch it, feel it. Really live in that moment and bring as much clarity and as much detail as you can to what you're visualizing, that moment, that scene. Detail galore, like down to the little, you might not even notice the thing on the wall, but picture it. You want your first apartment? Picture it. Don't just picture a 1-bedroom or a studio or whatever. Picture the decor. Picture your mirror. Picture your lights. Picture your bed frame. Picture your posters. Picture your desk. Even picture the humidifier in the corner. I'm telling you, as much detail as you can. Involve all your senses if you can. What candle are you burning in your apartment? You want that car? What's that little pine thing that they hang? What scent are you hanging in there? Smell it, feel the leather. It's not about wanting. It's about immersing yourself in knowing that it's done. Immerse yourself in the feeling that it's done. When you visualize, it's not just daydreaming. The power of visualization lies on the law of assumption with it. You assume you know that it's done because you feel it. When you do this consistently, your mind starts to move in that direction. Your mind will give you inspiration, because what you're doing is you're playing on your subconscious. When you visualize, you're playing on your subconscious, because especially when you're in that alpha flow state, you're playing on your subconscious. You're allowing yourself to be open to hunches. You're allowing yourself to be open to inspirations to lead you to what you continually, repetitively visualize. Now your mind energy has nothing else to do but to bring you towards those circumstances, because that's what you see, that's what you created. You're painting on your subconscious and you're giving it instructions to lead you, to guide you. You start to see. Not my alarm going off. Stella, get into it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on visualization, and if you haven't checked out my other video on as within so without, as you believe so is done onto you, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thank you. Bye.